You might not know this, but you can turn Claude into one of the most powerful SEO tools out there with one simple connection. Because out of the box, Claude can't do things like understand keyword research, keyword search volume, the keyword difficulty, how many backlinks your website has or your competitor has, all the things you need to do SEO. But with this one simple connection, you can give it all the SEO data you'll ever need and do pretty much all your SEO work directly out of Claude. Let me show you how. We need two things, and that is obviously an account with Claude and an account with DataForSEO, because we need a place where we're getting or we're pulling the SEO data from. And the wonderful thing about DataForSEO is that it's a pay-as-you-go type program, meaning if you don't use it, you don't pay for it, and it's very, very cost effective. So you want to make an account and they give you a couple of free dollars when you first sign up. There's two things that we need here. We want to go into API access and we want the login that you use because we're going to use that. And we want to save the API password. If you can't see it there, you're going to get sent by email. So now we have the first set of things that we really need. Next thing you want to do is you want to go into your Claude. And by the way, this only works in Claude desktop. So what you want to do is go into your settings, go into developer mode, and we want to edit config file. And don't worry if this gets a little bit tricky, it is very, very simple. You literally just have to copy and paste. So the config file, we want to edit with some sort of Visual Code Studio. I've got one here. And what you're going to do is paste this exact code in here. This is blurred out for security purposes, but here you put your DataForSEO username, meaning the password that you use to create the account, and then the DataForSEO password, the one that you should have got mailed to you. And you can get this code from the DataForSEO website. All you got to do to get this code is just comment the word SEO and I'll send it straight to you. So you see here that you need to put your API login and the API password. We copied this, we pasted it into that config file, save the file, don't do anything else. You don't have to move it or anything like that. And then what you don't want to do is get out of Claude and open it again. You kind of reset Claude. And after that, what you can do and what you will find is if I click on the plus button now, I've got this ad from DataForSEO. I've got all these pre-built prompts that they give you, and then I can do things like ask Claude, what are the top 10 keywords for this website that is ranking for? And it's looking through with the DataForSEO MCP, and it gives me a list of all the keywords or the top 10 keywords that list is ranking for, which is pretty damn cool. I can do all my SEO work inside of DataForSEO. Now, obviously there is some limits to this, like with DataForSEO, you reach a session limit pretty quickly, but if you want to upgrade to the max version, that kind of solves that problem. But anyway, if you like this type of tips, make sure you follow for more. Cheers.